Starting in the month of April, after the winemakers have determined the final blends of each of our wines from the past year's vintage, our tirage season begins. Tirage, or bottling, is an important time of year because this is when the sparkling wine is created. As the wine goes into the bottle, a small amount of yeast and sugar is added to promote a secondary fermentation. Once the bottles are filled and the yeast is added, a plastic pedule, which assists in collecting the yeast during riddling, is inserted into the top of the bottle. Next, the bottles are sealed with a crown cap, similar to that found on a beer bottle. The final step in the tirage process is getting the bottles deep into our historic caves, which date back to the mid to late 1800s. These caves were dug deep into the hillside by Chinese laborers and were the first caves dug in the Napa Valley specifically for wine storage. Today, there are over 2.5 million bottles spread across 34,000 square feet of usable cave space. Once in the caves, the bottles will be stacked and laid to rest to complete the secondary fermentation, which occurs when the yeast added to each bottle consumes a small amount of sugar and produces CO2. This CO2 is retained in the bottle due to the airtight seal created by the crown cap. After the secondary fermentation is complete, the critical aging process begins, which can last anywhere from 2 to 7 years. At this time, the wine in each bottle is in contact with the leftover yeast cells from the secondary fermentation, which over time impart flavor to the wine that is highly desired.